Sup, party people? It's your boy Brian again. That '83 Fleer pack was kind of butt, so let's try to right that injustice with this 1986 Topps Rack pack. There's another Pete Rose card on the back. I know you guys love Pete Roses, so what can I tell you? All right, let's open this. Okay, we begin with the entire 1985 National League All-Star team. I only see one Expo in there, and that's a sin. We got Dickie Thon. We got Vance Law with the dirty jersey. Good for him. Good for him for playing the game hard-nosed the right way. Johnny Ray. Another Mike Fichlin. This is the second Mike Fichlin in as many days. He must have been very big back then. Rich Thompson. It's a nice action shot. Jesse Barfield, we discussed how he was traded for Al Leiter. Another Tim Flannery. Another one. A lot of Flannerys. Bob Kearney, the late Chet Lemon. Lynn Jones. You know, Nolan Ryan's given first name was Lynn Nolan Ryan. But he was smart enough to go by his middle name. Lynn Jones, not so much. Tim Tuffle, who was on the Mets in 1986, not the Twins. Mike Pagliarulo, soon to be the third baseman for the 1991 World Champion Twins. Julio Cruz. The great Mickey Tettleton, who I met in person. Hall of Famer Tony Perez, giving the double high five to Eric Davis. It's a cool card. And Bud Black, who either is or is no longer a manager. I have lost track. Okay, we move on. Chris Welsh, who wrote the book that Train Spotting was based on. Jerry Reed, who was in Smokey and the Bandit. Brian Harper, another world champion 1991 Twin. Frank Euphemia. Here's Andre Dawson on the Expos leader card. And here's Mookie on the Mets leader card. You know I love to see Mookie. You know I'm a Mookie guy. Mark Davis. Frickin' Whitey Herzog, man. Rick Camp hit the famous home run in 1985 on July 4th against the Mets, etc., etc. Giants leaders, I believe that's Scott Gereltz. Yankees leader, I can't, that's Willie Randolph. Okay. Willie Randolph. I would have put Mattingly on there, but Willie Randolph, solid choice. Randy St. Clair. Denny Walling. Mark Clear. Mike Jones. Mike Hargrove and his chiseled jaw standing by the batting cage. And the early Pete Rose years. I like those leader cards. Pretty cool. All right. Moving on. Kurt Kepshire. Kind of looks like Will Ferrell on that card. Bobby Grich, underrated. Craig Gerber, heir to the baby food fortune. Joe DeSaw. Brian Little. Jim Slayton. Cecil Cooper, at least I know who he is. Earl Weaver, I certainly know who he is. A recent biography came out about him. He has a jolly look on this card. He was not a jolly person. John Tudor. Tom Foley. Frank Willis, who discovered the Watergate burglary. Jack Perconti. Mike Flanagan. Mariano Duncan. Urbano Lugo, love that name. Al Nipper, who pitched poorly in the '86 World Series. And Terry Leach, who didn't pitch in the 1986 World Series at all. There you have it.